It has been just 1 week since rebel fighters stormed Syria, overthrew the regime of Bashar al-Assad, creating a moment of crisis, fueling both hope and anxiety. Chief International Correspondent James Longman is on the scene near Damascus. Good morning, James.
Good morning, George, from Sednaya, a 1,500-year-old Christian mountain village. As a new Syria emerges, communities up and down this diverse country are wondering what the future will mean for them.
It's been a week since Syrians reclaimed their country after 5 decades of Assad rule, joy and relief.
You've got the two generations here. You feel good? You feel good?
Celebrations in every town and city. When crowds like these assembled to protest Assad's rule, they were crushed with brutal force. Now they are free to sing. And in the ancient Christian town of Sednaya, they're giving thanks. The monastery here dates back an astonishing 1,500 years. These mountain communities have stood through centuries of turmoil. Now they face a new challenge. As soon as Assad was gone, the people he made refugees flooded back, like Yusuf.
Yusuf is 29 years old. He left Syria when he was 17, and today he's going back.
But the return was painful, discovering the brutal reality of Assad Syria. At the country's most notorious prison, the remnants of decades of tyranny.
They want to show us, they want to show the world proof of Assad's brutality. The ropes that hangs probably hundreds, maybe thousands of detainees.
And at a Damascus hospital, the search for answers. Thousands vanished under the Assads. These people traced the photographs of the dead, hoping to recognize a relative. But in the morgue, discovery does not bring relief.
This man's son is Mohammed. He's 20 years old, and he missed out on the revolution by 2 months. He was killed 2 months ago.
All this horror while Assad lived like a king. The opulence of his palace, even looted, clear.
This is what was a ballroom, clearly ravaged by fire now. You can see all the chandeliers smashed and burned.
At his private home, hints of family life.
A picture of the dictator as drawn, presumably, by his kids. Assad and his wife.
All these revelations hopefully providing closure for a people oppressed for so long. For some, returning to the scenes of Assad's crimes brings comfort.
He was held here in 2012. I said, "You haven't forgotten?" And he goes, "How am I supposed to forget? I saw people die here." The only place he could come to get just a tiny bit of fresh air was when he stood next to this window in the toilet.
I can breathe at last, he says. Another person freed, American Travis Timmerman, who'd been jailed for months after crossing into Syria, now on his way home to Missouri. His ordeal over. Syria's journey to freedom has only just started.
Events here have redrawn the geopolitical map. Turkey and the Gulf states are now jockeying for influence. Russia, Iran and Hezbollah are out. The global implications of what has happened here are only just beginning.